Okay, there we go. It's unmuted. We're gonna make sure this is actually working. And then we're gonna share this out. Okay. Testing, testing. Can I hear myself? Yay, I actually got the mic fixed. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Alright, getting rid of that. I hate technology at this point. Go. Okay, Twitter. Okay, so to, I guess, actually talk while I'm getting all these links out. Welcome back to anybody. Oh, excuse my roommate. He's still getting over a cough. Welcome back to the Diablo stream. To anybody that doesn't know what Diablo is, it started out on the PC. It's basically a fantasy game. You fight demon lords and other demon abominations. It does have a really good story. I'm sad that you guys might not get the whole story from the last stream, but if you guys want, you can go check out the last stream. It doesn't have any audio, sadly. My tiny little brain could not seem to get that fixed. Other than that, I'm gonna still try to go slow. I'm gonna let people enjoy the story, enjoy the gameplay. This is a wizard, wizard class. They tend to be not damage friendly. There we go. All the links are out. Everything's been tweeted. So let's go. I don't know if anybody's gonna join, but. I did click the right one. Yeah, I think I got the right one for the stream. Okay. Alright, yeah, those are definitely there.
This is what fell out of the sky.
Oh, hello, Zoe.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
And my roommate is disgusting.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields.
Hey,
Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
The goatmen won't stand in my way. I'll get the sword.
Okay. Blue stars mean they have
The
extra
Hierophant were
info.
powerful mages gathered together by the Archangel Tyrael to defeat the 3 prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal. They devoted themselves fully to the destruction of the demon lords and left behind valuable tomes and teachings.
How did you become the last of the Horadrim?
My ancestor was the leader of the Horadrim, Jared Kane. When the Horadrim died out, their tomes stayed in my family. I was thrilled by tales of the Horadrim as a little boy, but it wasn't until I returned to them as an adult that I realized they contained deeper truths.
Oh my god, dude.
Tyrael is the angel of justice. He has been helping mankind for generations, though he is forbidden to do so in any direction. The high heavens and the burning hells made a pact as a result of the Sin War that they would not interfere in our world.
But the demons have obviously broken this pact. Why can Tyrael not involve himself directly?
The Angiris Council, the archangels that lead heaven, almost destroyed our world once to keep the demons from spreading their corruption upon it. If Tyrael were to act directly, it would alert the Council to the demons' activities here and imperil us all.
Can you remember anything else?
Only that there were surges of light and a kind of pain.
How do you fare now?
The emptiness gnaws at me. It is a constant frustration.
Calm yourself. The sword should help you remember.
I wish that Leia could live a different life, a more normal life. But alas, such is not her fate. When I pass, there is none but her to continue my work, and the future of this world hangs in the balance.
I can hardly believe it, but the falling star is a man. When Uncle Deckard realized this, he was crushed. I know he was hoping for something more miraculous.
Okay.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
Let's see, let's add on. The wings I got as an addition. The little golem thing is just a pet. He'll grab my money for me.
A chance for glory. The light grows stronger within you.
Molten bad, molten bad, molten bad. Molten bad.
need more time. Need more arcane power. I don't have enough arcane power.
Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so here I'll give the glitch cannon a go. I think everything else is good.
glow. The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave. I need arcane power.
And just let people see. So here we go. Like I said, the quest would let you see everything what your task is, as well as help you with the story part. So this will tell you the stuff behind the creature. So here.
A dark coven has formed in Tristram, and I fear that their superstitious violence may damn the whole region. I discovered very little during my eavesdropping, except that the word Magda was repeated several times in their chants. Oh well, now I journey to the safety of my home, where I may put these worries behind me.
Kill her!
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
Need more arcane power. This sword piece glows with the stranger's magic.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you're mistaken.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch!
Very well. Let the games begin.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
You get to kill her later, but I'm gonna enjoy that.
I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light?
Perhaps the sun is neutral.
But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
Glowing. Let's see, is there a portal here? There's one, but I'm just checking sure.
Not even a sweat.
I need arcane power. My knowledge increases. More arcane power.
There it is. Not every location will have a portal like this, but most will. You know, sometimes it'll just be a good idea to find it. Other times you can just find them later. This just gives you the option to go back at some point.
I need to go back.
So why am I doing that when I'm literally right here?
We are not the only ones seeking the sword. I had to take the first piece from a witch named Magda and her crazed minions.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Ugh. Alright. Controller.
Magda's coven is a remnant of an ancient religion called the Triune that worshipped the prime evils as gods.
But the prime evils died 20 years ago. Who does the coven worship now?
The last two evils, Asmodan and Belial, remain. And if either of them are behind this coven, then our troubles are only beginning.
This fragment seems very old and very powerful.
Indeed, it feels familiar to me, though the rest is still unclear.
Your sword would seem to mark you as a great champion.
If that is what I am, then my strength has gone with my memory.
Perhaps when the sword is complete, it will restore both.
Okay. Ah, damn it, now I gotta talk to you.
Magda taunted me, claiming to know where the next piece is. She said it fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Alright, so everyone can understand, technically, every character you play in the Diablo, you are a Nephilim. You are one of these people with the great mysterious power. I have
you
to...
You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me, too. The only difference is, I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. But something rises up from deep within me, and, well, I can't really explain it.
I need arcane power.
I'm not quite sure what all the fuss is about. Few farmers turn up dead, and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years, and I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave a perfectly good harvest.
No, you did now.
I am undone. Demon spawn have taken root in my fields.
That's usually a sign to leave.
This land is all my family has. I cannot leave.
You'll sometimes get side quests like these. They're usually good for either continuing the story or helping you gain levels or achievements.
I don't have enough arcane power. I am so good. I astound myself.
Oh, no.
Not ready yet.
My land is saved. Bless you. Tristram's families will not starve thanks to the work we have done today.
And see, I got the Cairn Farm Challenge.
Those fields used to be so beautiful. Uncle Deckard told me stories of them when I was a little girl.
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing my patience, wench!
My sweet love will save me. Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you. You won't get away from us this time!
Need more arcane power.
You will actually be able to get more involved with these skills in the final story.
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
You're coming with me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait! The relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Ah, there you are.
What of your betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.
Okay, so for the rest of this playthrough,
when they see us.
I'll get him. You'll
But
get
the
your
Tom say of
lost
Alaric in this
companion in
temple is not
the
encouraging.
next chapter. I should probably.
That's a great choice.
You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed place. I thought it was a myth.
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
Yet another myth. You seek entrance to this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, we will see who and what you truly are. Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass.
Okay.
Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancients. Within them.
Nah, I should let him finish a little bit, but.
I don't care for these woods. Must we slog through them?
I've got your back. Are these Alaric's people?
No, these are malevolent spirits. I need arcane power.
Repel them, my brothers!
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings. Years exploring places like this with Uncle Deckard. This brings back memories.
There are so many places that we could explore together, Leah.
That's not exploration. It's a rescue mission.
Could see me now.
Okay, got new stuff. Try the fire. Try that. Try storm. Okay, let's give these a try.
I used to love traveling, seeing the world.
But not like this, eh?
Yes, it's not like it was.
Nope. I think everything else will be okay.
That was all of them.
Dad, do you want to get out?
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Decker.
Such a relief that you're all grown up.
At least one of us is.
Oh, watch out for the purple beans. The purple beans will absolutely murder you. Fucker. I have to do one of these. Glass cannon doesn't like being touched. Okay, I need to kill you. You need to die.
Fine work.
That's all of them.
What do you miss about it?
It's such an open and beautiful city. It thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always something new and exciting to hear or see.
I can have that when you're done. Right.
I need arcane power.
We were so sure we could beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance. I will be dead soon as well. Our greed was our downfall.
Holy fucking monkey. Ooh, treasure goblin, if you hear those giggles, go for him. Where are you? Giggling little bitch. Higher up. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Here, goblin, goblin, goblin. I'm here, you fat little ass. No, you confirm. Yes. And that is why you kill treasure goblins. That's ugly.
I wonder who killed these soldiers. I think we'll find out soon enough.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Take the hill, brothers! Don't let these dogs have it!
Ah, there he is.
Must have been one of Alaric's people, but it didn't stop him from attacking.
I believe we are fighting against both sides of an ancient battle.
Our enemies are legion, but they will not take us without a fight. We must hold them here while the keys to the Holy Temple are hidden away from their leader, the fiend Nereza. Resolve must not falter, though we would surely die to the last man.
Now we've explored every part of this map.
Alaric says that our people can survive the coming battle, but I saw the truth in his eyes. Why did he order me to guard the beacon of honor? Those shambling things are slaughtering my people in the forest above, and there's nothing I can do to stop it.
Wow, more fucking ugly. And there you go, folks. Ah.
This is interesting.
Well, now I can't say that I haven't died.
Need more arcane power.
Oh, hey, my sister's here. grab the jewelry when we get to Caldeum, which is the second map. Go away.
Somewhere, if I live.
I don't think that life is for me.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
So kind.
Okay, I think once I finish all the quests relating up to at least this part, until it gives me a new mission, I think I'll end it. I figured this one would only be an hour. I wasn't expecting the last one to go for 2 hours, but I wanted you guys to see the Skeleton King and get to know more of the story. But if people want me to continue playing this on a... I don't know if I'm going to do it on a regular Saturday basis. It depends on how I feel. But if people still seem to show interest in wanting to watch me run around the map, you know, I don't mind. I love this game. I wish more people could play it. It is multiplayer. You can have up to about 5 people playing it. You guys can do all sorts of quest missions. You can... I colored my gown to be purple. You can do... It's just really fun. But that just might be me. I've played Diablo since PC. Freaking Diablo 2 was also amazing.
I become more powerful.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will seek your death when you enter.
Look at this architecture. This predates the Sin War.
I can teach you more about sin.
Please don't.
I must wait longer.
None may enter the inner sanctum. Rise, my brothers! Rise and do battle!
I wish I could do that. I'm badly wounded.
No, you're not.
Today, monster. I'm healed.
Ooh, another legendary. Let's take a peek at that. I can't really use it. Ooh, but I might have to. That is beautiful.
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions. What now do you think you are? You may enter our most sacred place.
The noble hero fought her way here
Oh,
just
I'm
to
gonna enjoy
die.
killing you.
Magda. And who is this you bring with you? Adria's daughter? She has power within her. No matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood!
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She wants to torment you. Don't listen to her.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us. We must get back to Uncle Deckard right away.
The Worldstone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent them to war against us. We may die, but not before she is sent back to the burning hells.
I am returning to town.
And then now, since your companion is no longer with you, you'll be able to talk to
How does
them
one become a
and hear
Templar
their
anyway?
stories.
Were you born to the Order?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
That seems a little unfair. You are not a weed.
You speak out of kindness, but you do not understand. When they took me, they saved my life and my immortal soul.
Also, you'll learn Templars are fucking nuts.
You told me that your Order saved your soul by recruiting you. What are these sins that haunt you?
I cannot tell you.
No good comes from ignoring your past. You should seek knowledge, not hide from it.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
Again, they're fucking nuts.
I lived in Chaldeum not too long ago. You said you were there with your father?
Yes, he was a diplomat. We had a manor with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the trouble started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it would blow over, though.
Did it?
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
There we go.
The World Stone was an ancient artifact of immense power. It was used not only to create our world, but also to control mankind. The original humans were known as the Nephilim, and their power was such that it was feared they would tip the balance in the eternal conflict between the high heavens and the burning hells. So the World Stone was tuned to lessen our powers, turning mankind into what we are today. But now that it has been destroyed, it is conceivable that the powers of the Nephilim will reappear. Tyrael was forced to destroy the World Stone when Baal, the Lord of Destruction, corrupted it in his attempt to control all of mankind.
The World Stone's destruction must have unleashed incredible energies.
It obliterated Mount Ariat, the mountain that housed it, leaving only a smoking crater in its place. And nothing has been heard from Tyrael since.
Okay, you would be able to play that part of the storyline, that DLC, or well, not DLC, but that part in the Diablo 2 PC edition. It was so much fun.
I heard that you took Leah on your searches for ancient artifacts and tomes. Wasn't that dangerous?
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their land.
Okay, and then you'll see that's why I talked to him. The stay a while and listen was like his main quote in the set in the second game. Leah, damn it. There you go.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us. The Drowned Temple was once known as the Sarsium Emporis. It was the most sacred of their temples, a site where legend claims angels would come to impart their wisdom to the Nephilim.
We were only a step ahead of Magda, but now we have the second sword piece.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Ah, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this coven?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
A darkness? That's a little vague, isn't it?
The coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you're going to fight, you'll need your sword.
Hello, Kane. I'm messing with your house. Oh, here, I'll go into Leah's room before I quit, because she'll say something super funny when you enter her room if she's walking with you.
I really do miss that bar.
When we retrieved the stranger's second sword piece, Magda found us. She's always on our heels. Who is she? She claims to know my mother, but how could that be? Regardless, we must beat her to Wortham in the final piece of the sword.
Okay, so I think I'll save Wortham and the other part of the sword and a few of the other quests till next stream. And for whoever is joining in late, that sucks to be you. I'm sorry. Alright, so I will hopefully continue this next Saturday if people want. Maybe if I either get far enough in the wizard or I finish the wizards completely. I'll just start it all back up on another character, show you guys the different classes. Okay, so that will be the end of the stream. I will see you guys next time.